Okay, everyone, welcome again today, and I have another Tonsen Arts Adolescent Malevolence, and this is the A version 03A. So I just got it in today, and I'm going to go ahead and open up for you guys. So here's the packaging. I don't know if you can tell. This is the A version. There's little minor differences, but we'll get into that. Here's the side of the box. Here is the back of the box with all the accessories and the poses you can do with it. And on the side, Tonsen Art. And let's open this up right now. So, alright. Alright, and we'll take a look and see what's inside this package. Right here for Kid Boo. This is the first version. And there is all of that for Majin Buu. And I will compare the figure to the B version later on in the video. So let's see what he has. He has, let's open it up and see. I'm excited to get the A version because I was afraid I could not get it. But I actually ordered it right after I did the B version. And it came in a couple of days. We have a sleeping head. He's got some drool coming out of his mouth. That's very good. Let's look at the detail on it. It looks pretty good still. There looks like there's some black smear of paint right there or something. I don't know if you can see that. So yes, third-party figures are gonna have their paint defects and paint marks and scratches and adhesive, smeared on plastic, it varies on your copy. I can't see anything else. So if you remember in the first video, these heads are going to need heat applied to them so you can put them on the ball joint on the head. So yeah, this head sculpt looks really good. Let's go to the next one. Next one is, there's that evil laughing crazy face again. This one actually looks pretty. Oh, yep. There's another paint, very minor paint smear on the right, and see if we got dust and what is that? Yeah, probably pieces of plastic particles on this one. You can just brush that off probably. So there's that face. That looks pretty good. And then next we have the same one as the B version. Is this screaming face. And this, I think the difference, I'm looking at it on the side of me, the difference is the tongue color. The tongue color on the B version is actually a purple, and we're going to do a comparison of heads later too, all the differences and everything. So here's that version. This head sculpt looks pretty clean from what I can see, but I do see the casting of the plastic two pieces on the head and on the horn. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's like right there. Yeah. Yeah, when they assemble these, I guess, all the plastic is assembled, in pieces, cut with a 3D printer. So, and then they, add all the paint and all the decals and whatever and whatnot on these figures. So there's that. And then next, we have that laughing face again, or that crazy laugh. I do see something is off on the eye on this one. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but I think the right eye decal is a little bit off. I think there's a mistake when they cut the upper part of that eye out up there, and that's unfortunate. But hey, this is a third-party figure. It looks really good still. And I don't see any other mistakes on this head other than, there's a scratch. I see there's a scratch mark right there. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. You see that? Yeah. So it's got a scratch mark on there. So there's that. And then next, the last head, this one looks really good. This has a lot of detail actually on the face. This very angry, teeth gritted face. This actually looks good with this version of the figure, I think, in my opinion. This one is the one, and it's got some, oh, it looks like it has a, I see that. It has like a black small paint smudge or paint mark. You can pick it up a little bit on the camera. It's right there on the, above the forehead. Right there. So yeah, there's that. But this, nonetheless, still looks pretty good. I'm not complaining. And then you have that body, that taunts Vegeta, I think. So you have this too. And let's see what we have at the bottom for the other accessories. Okay, so it looks like I'm not gonna, I don't know if I should, but there's some hands, and I think I see a difference in hands, but we will compare those in a minute. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of hands, and we have a key ball effect for Kid Buu. That is very good. I will, I want to put it on, but I'm going to have to apply heat while I'm recording this. So unfortunately, I do not have a laptop to edit. So I do this as a straight review. And I appreciate your patience with me, guys. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the figure. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the B version, so you can see a difference. And I would have been nice to get both of these figures in hand, but here's the difference. Now you can see the difference in each figure. Now, if you can see, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 differences, 5 differences that I see. I see color of pink is different. The gold and yellow is a difference. Let's see what else. Oh, 6 actually. The matte, there's matte on this as opposed to gloss on the B version. Let's see, and on the pants, this is a more, it's a more off-white, or a more, I'm trying to think of the color. This is a more white, and this is more, you know, muted. I guess the color of white is more muted. So, and the boots are the difference also. That's 7. So you got the boot color is brown as opposed to yellow on the B version. So you see those differences. Is there any differences on the back? Not really. And then also the belt color on the A version is gold as opposed to yellow also. So there's that difference, and you can see the difference in color too. This is more of a very bubblegum pink as opposed to a light, or a more light pink. So yes, there's the difference. Which one is my favorite? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to decide that at the end of the video. So there you go. There's the paint and detail and comparison. Now let's look and see what Buu can do. Kid Buu, he can go up to a T pretty good. Oh, that is really good. Yes, yes, yes. He can go back down. Let's do the bicep. As you remember, in the first, in the B version, when I twist the bicep, it would twist the tricep into also with the ball joint. So that one doesn't do it. And oh, this one is okay. It doesn't twist the bicep or the tricep also as you're twisting its bicep. That's pretty good. See, I think, yep, it varies when you get a figure from a third party. QC will vary differently. I think with, you know, I think even with official figures too, it varies, because I can't complain. This is just a fact of life. You're gonna get an adult collectible. It's gonna have its problems. It's not gonna be perfect. That's just how it is. So let's do the bicep. That's a real tight. Yeah, these biceps on both these Buus are really tight, or not the biceps, the elbow joints are really tight, and they go back down. Yes, yeah, these are really tight. See the crunch, pretty much the same. Go back. He can fly. I know he can fly because I did the B version. That is really good. Flight poses for Kid Buu are doable. I can see that. Let's see the waist. Waist is pretty okay. Doesn't go all the way around, but it's good enough. And I forgot to mention, yes, there is thigh rotation on these figures, which I forgot to mention in the first one. So that is something you have to notice. Knee again, of course, knee can kick back that far, and forward you can go up, but up and out. It goes up and out because of the plastic right here on the thigh for the thigh rotation. So yes, and then the other leg can do the same, and that's good. And let's see, no ankle, nothing. Oh, no, that's part of the knee. And pivot is still just slight. I think my B version didn't have any pivot, but this one has slight pivot. So that's kind of unfortunate that the B version doesn't have it, but this one slightly has it on the left and on the right, very slight. I actually think that that's a QC issue for the B version, at least on my copy. So, okay, there's that toe bend. It has that same problem, if you can see that. Toe bend goes a little way too down because of that roller pin, or because of the plastic that's in there. Let's see the feet real quick. Oh, and it looks like this foot can do it too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there you go. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but I think it's supposed to be pretty much flush with where you put your figure on, so it could stand. But I guess that's how it is with QC. So there's that. Let's look at the back of the figure. Back of the figure, there's detail also for his exhaust ports that come out of his body when he's angry. So all over the figure, and that's pretty good. Now let's see. Let's see if we can put on some head sculpts, and I don't know which one did I want to put on. Oh yeah, this angry one. I'm gonna try it, but I have my hairdryer on standby. I'm just gonna put this one on because I really like this one. So, all right, let's see. Oh, that head sculpt came off really easy. So let's see if I can pop this in. And you know what? It's gonna need some heat. So I'm gonna heat it up really quick off camera. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna heat it up with my hairdryer just a little bit, and until my fingers start burning. And I think that's good enough right there. And I'm gonna pop that on. Man, oh wow, that's really tough. Okay, there we go. So let's check this out. Wow, that is really good. Oh, Kid Buu, this figure looks pretty good. I mean, despite its issues, I do appreciate Tonsen Art for making this figure, because I know Tamashii Nations has not made a Kid Buu figure, so everyone was anticipating this figure if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z. So, despite its everything that's wrong with the figure, it is still a good adult collectible to have if you like Dragon Ball Z. So yes, everything. If there's paint spots, there's people out there that know how to get rid of that on their adult figures. I do too. I'm aware of that. Yes, using some fine grit sandpaper on there very lightly, you can scratch those paint marks off. What I've used in the past is there's if you're a hobbyist, you know that hobby stores have the tools and all the things you need to not only customize but repair PVC and ABS. So if you do your research, you can find out how and where you can go and get those items you need to improve your figure, or in a sense also to repair it or make it look better. So that's that. And let's see. I want to do a pair of hands real quick. I don't know which one would be appropriate to use for his hands. He's got pointing hands. He's got, let's see. He's got pointing hands. Huh. You know what? Let's see which one has the... Oh, I see it. I'm going to do the key ball that he has. Let me set him down real quick. Let me open this up. And let's get out the key ball hand. And let's see how this actually looks. Let's do this because I actually want to see this effect on his hand. So let's look at the hand real quick. The hand has a large ball peg at the end of it. So look at that. It's clear. And let's see how it goes in this. Okay, I see it has the ball joint socket is right there in the plastic. I don't know, however, if it's gonna complete. I'm gonna have to use heat to push it in, and I don't want to break it. So it does need heat. I can feel that it does because it's not going in there. So I'm gonna heat up the key ball and see if it will go in easier. So let me heat it up. Okay. And let me snap that in. Let's see if that'll work. And there it goes. Yep, it's snapped right in. Okay, yeah, you don't want to force anything without heat if it's a third-party figure. And sometimes, even with official figures, you have to be very careful. So, next, we have, it looks like, let's see how this goes on. So there's that port and that port. So there's two ports for the energy effect over the key ball. So one goes in like that, I believe. Let's see, is that the correct way or is this the correct way? Right here. Yeah, I think that looks better. Let me see if I can get this correctly on camera. I think it's this way. Okay. Oh, this way? Maybe this way. Well, it looks a little, yeah, I guess that looks pretty good, doesn't it? So let's put it on the figure real quick. So this will be on the right hand. So I will pop off the right hand. That was very easy. So I popped that off very easily. And let's look at remember the ports on these are not symmetrically ported or used. Let's see. I think that went in actually. Yeah. That might have went in. Yeah, I think it did. Oh wow, so that one didn't need heat. The other hands, however, on the B version looked like they needed heat because they weren't cut out correctly in production. So let's see if I can get that back on there. All right, let's see what this looks like. Let's raise his hand. I guess that's how it's supposed to look like, isn't it? Forgive me if I'm wrong or if it is That looks pretty good, actually. That looks really, really good. Yeah, yeah. Forgive me if I'm not gonna not posing this correctly, but if you think that looks good, then yeah, give the video a like because. But this figure is, in my opinion, it's a pretty good figure. I enjoy this. Now it's all preferential. Which one you want? Do you want the A version, which is the, I guess, more anime accurate, and or the B version? So there's two versions out there. Each of them, like I said, each of them have their own pluses and minuses versus, articulation varies because of QC, but it's all preferential. What color do you prefer, and what accessories do you prefer? Remember, there's minor differences. You got the sleeping head versus a where's the, oh yeah, there's a tongue, yeah, sticking out his tongue on the other version. So yeah, there's minor differences but similarities. So it's all preferential. Which one would you want to pick up? Would you want to pick up both? As of right now, I got mine from AliExpress. That's where I was searching because in my location, I did not find anything, so I had to order from overseas to get these figures, and these figures are pretty good in my opinion. They do have their minuses in each thing, but remember, if you know how to repair or to fix those mistakes on these figures, since they are third parties, then by all means, you can do it. And so, yes, which one do you think is better, A or B? I actually prefer the A version. I think it's more anime accurate versus this version, which I'm not certain if this is what version this is, but they both look good in their own right, I think. So that's it for the video, and you guys have a great and blessed day. And please, if you like my videos, you can subscribe and like. It's up to you. Or if you just like watching, that's good too. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care.